dear friends, welcome to my YouTube channel that is Learning and Programming with Chit. Friends, in this particular video, we will going to discuss about one of the important concepts related to data structure and algorithms. So, in this particular video, we will mainly discussing about the searching techniques. That is, we will going to discuss about linear search and binary search. So we will try to understand these concepts, that is what is linear search, what is binary search, how they are internally working. We will try to see these concepts graphically. Okay, I will explain you these concepts by the help of graphics, and also I have developed an application and I have written a program for the implementation of linear search and binary search. So without wasting much of our time, let us start with our discussion on linear search and binary search. So let us start with linear search. So here I have simply created an class with the name search algorithm application, and here I have defined an main method. But before deep diving into the programming concepts, let us first try to understand that what is linear search. So suppose we have a list of elements, okay, and I want to search an element from my list. So if we talk about linear search or sequential search, then what it is doing, it is searching elements one by one at a time. So suppose I want to search an element 37 from my list, then what it is doing, it is comparing that element 37 with the first element, and if it is not equal, then it is comparing that element with the next element. So one by one it is trying to search that target element with our elements present inside our list, and if it is able to find that element in the list, then it is returning the index of that target element. Otherwise our algorithm will return -1, which means that element is not present inside the list. So this is about linear search, right guys? So before showing you the concept of linear search, that how it is implemented, let us first see that what we have written inside our main method. So here I have simply created an array of elements, right? And these elements are not sorted. So this is our first element, that is 5. So I am trying to search this 5 element inside my number list. Okay, so here I have simply printed it, and here I have called a linear search method which I have created inside my search utility class. So we'll see the implementation of it, but before that, as we have already discussed, that linear search is, it will sequentially search the element which we want to search or the target element inside a number list, and it will try to compare this search element or the target element with each element one by one at a time, and if it is able to find that element, then it will return the index of that element, otherwise it will return -1. So I hope that the algorithm is clear to you. Now let me take you to its implementation. So here you can see that we have simply created a method that is linear search, and it is accepting two input parameters. First one is the number list, which is our list from which we are trying to find the index of our search element. So second argument is our search element which I want to search inside my list. So I am starting with index 0 to the length of my number list, and inside our loop what we are doing, we are comparing the element which is present at a particular index with our search element, and if it is equal, means if our search element exists in number list, then it will return the index, right? And if our search element is not present inside our list, then we are returning -1. So I hope that this is a very simple implementation of linear search and it is clear to you. Now my dear friends, as I have already told you that linear search is also known as sequential search. Now let us talk about the time complexity or the time taken by our linear search. So if we talk about the best case, then it is order of 1, which means that my searching element is present at index 0. Then my best case complexity is order of 1. And if we talk about the worst case, then suppose my element is present at the last index, then one by one we need to iterate by using our loop and we have to find that element. So here we can see that we are looping our list n number of times. That is why its worst case complexity is order of. So friends, I hope that you are clear on the concepts related to linear search. Now let me quickly run our program and then we will see that whether we are getting the output for a linear search or not. So here what we are doing, we are first searching an element 5 inside our number list. So here we have called our linear search method which is present inside our search utility and we are printing its index. And then we are searching another element with value as 20. So as we know that this element is not present inside our list, so when we are calling our linear search method to get the index of this particular element, then here it should print -1. So let us try to run our program and then we will see the output, that whether we are getting the correct output or not. So here we can see that this is the result of our linear search. Please concentrate only on the highlighted section. Okay. And here you can see that we try to search an element 5. So its index is 0, 1, 2 and 3. So its index is 3. So I hope that this is clear to you. And then we try to search an element with value 20. So it is not present inside our list. That's why we are getting its value as -1. So I hope that the concept of linear search is clear to you, right? So now let us move on to our next searching technique, that is binary search.